Okay, so I want to introduce a very basic concept in mathematics, especially in geometry, and that is the concept of the right angle triangle. It is a branch of mathematics. This topic in the branch of mathematics we refer to as the trigonometry. That's the study of triangles, measurement of triangles, and all that analysis that has to do with triangles. But what I'm looking at today strictly will be right angle triangle. So why is it a right angle triangle? We look at this. I'm sure if I give some high school students this drawing and I say what kind of triangle is it, they're going to tell me that it is a right angle triangle. This is not a right angle triangle. This is just a triangle. This becomes a right angle triangle when you have this angle and the angle of 90 degrees. When we have this angle of 90 degrees, this is what makes this a right angle triangle. So this is 90 degrees. We have an angle here also, can call theta, which we call the acute angle there, and the acute angle is inclined in nature. So the acute angle is inclined in nature. So we have this angle here that makes this a right angle triangle. So if I'm to name my triangle A, B, C, that name these are called the vertices. So I name the vertices A, B, C. I can write this as triangle A, B, C. So I can write that as triangle A, B, C. And we can say that the inclined angle is theta. So this angle is referred to as the inclined angle. It's called the inclined angle. So I'll use this representation as angle. So this is also angle ABC. So we write ABC. So if I'm talking about this angle, I'm referring to this angle theta, I'll call it angle ABC. And that is theta, which is the inclined angle. So I can also refer to this as BAC. So angle BAC is equals to 90 degrees. So angle BAC is equals to 90 degrees. So we, as a triangle, we have three sides. But for a right angle triangle, the sides are unique because of this unique property that is a triangle that has 90 degrees. A unique property that one of the beautiful things about a right angle triangle is that most and almost all triangles can be partitioned into right angle triangles. They can be discretized, they can be broken into right angle triangles. So it is very, very important that we study the right angle triangle as it is. So the beautiful thing is that it has special names. So the side AB, the side AB is so the side AB, can call it the side AB, can also be called. So this AB, when this is written like this, it's talking about the magnitude of AB, the size of AB. So maybe AB was 4 cm. So this absolute value sign say this is the size of the side AB is 4 cm, but you can refer to this as a line segment. So this line segment this line refers to the part of this triangle refers to the adjacent side. So we can call that the adjacent. The adjacent side, we have BC. We have BC, which we refer to as actually the longest side, and we can call that the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse. And finally, we can also call the upright side, the vertical side. So this is vertical, this is horizontal. Remember, this is horizontal, this is vertical. So the vertical side can be referred to as AC, which we call the opposite side. So we call the opposite side. So permit me to use EDJ. I'll use maybe HIP and OPP as abbreviations to these sides of the triangle. Another beautiful thing we should know about the triangle is that Pythagoras is a great mathematician, Pythagoras of Samos, simply tells us that we can apply a theorem called the Pythagoras theorem. And that Pythagoras theorem is simply telling you that the square of this longest side, which is BC, BC squared is going to be the same as the sum of the squares of these other two sides. The sum of the squares of the other side, that is AC squared plus AB squared. So I always advise students, you can have an abbreviation for that. You can call this height squared equals to AC is opposite squared plus adjacent squared. You can just call it, or you can just have something like this in your head. Just something that you can remember very fast. And there is also a formula that relates relates sides of the right angle triangle with the inclined angle. Relate sides of the right angle triangle with the inclined angle. So we can relate these two sides. We can relate the opposite over the adjacent, and that is called tangent of theta. So we'll call it tan theta. So it's opposite divided by the adjacent, and we'll call it tan theta. That's tangent of theta. We also have another one which is called cos theta. That one simply replaces or gives the quotient and division between the adjacent side and the hypotenuse. And finally, we have sin theta. Sin theta, this is S, please take note, which is a relationship of the opposite side and the hypotenuse. So these three ratios are called basic trigonometric ratios. So 1, 2, 3 are referred to as basic trigonometric ratios, while this is called the Pythagoras theorem. This principle, or these two principles, basically will help you to solve a right angle triangle completely. So in the next video, I am going to be solving a problem on a right angle triangle. Thank you.